Well, hi everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Friday morning, the second to final Friday, I should say, of the month of February. We've got one more coming up, which the next one looks way better than it is this morning. It's still cold this morning. We don't have the extreme cold warnings, but we do have cold weather advisories that are in place through mid-morning, 9 a.m. My hope is that this will be the final time we use this winter. I can't guarantee it. There are no signs of any bitterly cold air anytime soon. But at least for now, it looks like we'll see these graphics disappear for a while. I'd like to just get rid of them altogether, but they'll probably be back next winter. But at least this winter, I'm hoping this might be the last time we use these kind of graphics. We'll see. Looking at our forecast here, it's still cold this morning. Winds, they are breezy up here to the north this morning. And that's actually brought temperatures up. Some temperatures, Valentine and Gordon, are almost 40 degrees warmer than at this time yesterday morning. The rest of us were better, but it's still very cold this morning, especially eastern Nebraska. We did set a record in Lincoln this morning. In fact, shattered that record. A lot of sunshine today. A disturbance is going to stay to our south. It should miss our viewing area in northern Kansas. The rest of us, lots of sun, breezy south and southwesterly winds. But I do want to point out the wind direction, right? So you see the south and southwesterly winds, but look at the winds kind of out west. They're not as strong here, but they're more westerly. There is kind of a surface trough. Wrong one there. Let's try that again. There is a surface trough about right here separating those wind directions, and that's going to make a difference in the weather today. Out west, it's going to be much milder than it is farther to the east. Overnight tonight, that surface trough this push east. My official forecast calls for mostly clear skies. For days now, this forecast model has been showing fog. I would not rule out at least patchy fog. With the snow melt that we're going to see, fog can usually develop after getting snow melt. So that's certainly a possibility, but as for now, my forecast does call for mostly clear skies. Notice tomorrow, a lot more of us have westerly winds as that surface trough pushes eastward here. It's going to be kind of in this general vicinity here. So a lot of us have more of that westerly wind, still kind of southwesterly right in there. So it's going to help to warm things up for more of us for the day tomorrow. Tomorrow night, once again, maybe some fog. Otherwise, mostly clear skies heading into Sunday morning as the weather gets better and better for the weekend and especially into next week. Highs today, we're looking at high temperatures back to the low and mid 20s. So not just double digits, but into the 20s later today. And then here to the northwest, upper 20s and then 30s on the other side of that surface trough here. Much milder temperatures. Tonight, we don't only stay above zero. Most of us will be in the teens below zero for overnight lows. Maybe still a few single digits out there. But this is a huge improvement over where we have been all week long. Tomorrow, back closer to average for most of us. Mid to upper 30s and low to mid 40s. A lot of your 40s in the western half of the state. Average high in the Tri-Cities is lower 40s. We should be close. Average high in North Platte's mid 40s. We should be pretty close to that tomorrow. Tomorrow night, how about 20s for overnight lows? Barely below freezing. Looking ahead to your Sunday, better yet. Highs in the 40s and lower 50s. The one thing holding us back is snow cover. The quicker we can melt off the snow, the faster we can start to proceed with these milder temperatures out there. So anybody with a lot more snow on the ground, it's probably going to hold you back, and I wouldn't be surprised if some places are colder than what I forecasted. Just depends on how quickly we melt off snow. But many of us, Sunday night and a Monday morning, we may stay above freezing. Near and above freezing, upper 20s, low to mid 30s. So that is a big change. And then looking ahead to Monday, how about 50s and lower 60s? Again, anybody with snow on the ground, that's going to hold you back a little bit, especially eastern Nebraska here, but at least an improvement on the way. So again, bringing in the nicer weather ahead of us here as we go through the week ahead. The best weather should come Tuesday. We get up into the upper 50s. There is a slight chance of rain Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. That's going to be coming with another shot of some cooler air on Wednesday and some stronger winds on Wednesday. It's going to be fairly windy there. Thursday, though, we're back up into the mid 50s. And in fact, the warmest day of the forecast may come next Friday, the final day of February. We push to the low 60s. And then the first weekend of March, we do see a little bit of a cool down. But you know what? If a cool down means 50, I'll take that compared to what we have dealt recently. Looking at the extended forecast for North Platte, most days are a little warmer than the Tri-Cities area. Slight chance of rain Tuesday evening, cooler, a little windier on Wednesday, but then warming back up Thursday. And as we check out that extended forecast, A lot of warmth to come, maybe that slight cool down for the first weekend of March. In fact, for the final day of February and then the first 6 days of March, this Climate Prediction Center is still keeping us near to a little bit above average. So we may see a little bit of a cool down, but even then, I think we're still above average. From what I'm seeing, I'm not seeing anything that indicates any big cool downs coming, any major cool downs anyway. Moisture-wise, it does have us above average. I'm a little iffy on that. We'll see. I don't see a lot of moisture in our forecast. I'm going to jump ahead pretty quickly here to Tuesday night, as that's our next chance of moisture in most cases here. And I'm going to go back real quick. We have the snow in Kansas this morning, but I think it stays south of our viewing area. Now I'll jump to Tuesday night. A little bit of light rain Tuesday night and a Wednesday morning. It doesn't look like much right now. Beyond that, not a lot in our forecast all the way through next weekend. Excuse me. Still fighting my cold. I apologize for the coughing here. Let's look ahead. Let's look at the GFS model. Again, snow today, mainly just to our south in Kansas. And then as we look down the road, here's Tuesday night's rain, maybe lingering a Wednesday morning right there. It's not much. Other than that, a couple other weak disturbances, but nothing significant showing up in the forecast models for our area all the way through the 1st and 2nd of March. So as of right now, I don't see much moisture in our future, because even that rain that we get next week on Tuesday night and Wednesday morning looks pretty minimal. And we're going to gear towards warmer temperatures. Today even, that Arctic air is now moving away from us. You don't see as much of that pink on the map, the little bit of purple to the east there, but that's about it. You can see the milder air this weekend. Even better, Monday and Tuesday look really good. There's a little bit of cool down Wednesday, and then Thursday's already starting to get a little better. But the real brutal Arctic air is going to stay over the Great Lakes and miss us. Friday, warmer yet, and then another little cool down maybe Saturday and possibly Sunday as well. But as I look at this here, what I still see is a whole lot of warmth right in here, and I don't see all the colds here. So the next shot of cold is up here. So with that, I think we may see this actually build in around the 3rd and the 4th of March. We may actually keep the mild air going. Let's take a look at the GFS. Again, the cold air is moving away now. Warming up tomorrow, warming up more on Sunday. Monday and Tuesday look great. There's the cool down next Wednesday. We're going to see some wind with it as well. Thursday, though, we start to see improvements. Friday, I think, is a much better day. The colder air stays off to our northeast. And as we look to next weekend, while we maybe cool down just a little bit, GFS is now trying to warm us up actually next weekend. That's a difference in the forecast models, is that we have now seen the GFS trend warmer for the 1st and 2nd of March. I'm okay with that. And then maybe even keep it around on Monday of next week here. Now, there is a difference by next Monday morning, whereas the European had a whole bunch of warm air right here. The GFS is kind of cooling down the northwest here, which would eventually trend us cooler into that first full week of March. We'll see where we go from there here. It's a long ways out yet. So that's about all I have for you for today. I want to thank you all for watching on this Friday morning. Have a wonderful weekend. I will be back with you Monday and Tuesday of next week, and then I'm going to be gone Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, taking some time off. So I want to thank you all for watching on this Friday morning. Enjoy your final weekend of February, and I'll see you all again next week. Take care, and God bless. Bye.